Okay, welcome back everyone. We just got out of the club SFO.
Oh my god, it's an Apple store.
You should go buy everything.
No.
I know it's what your heart desires.
No.
We are heading back to T3. We're in T1 currently, but it's really just a quick little jaunt. If someone's gonna fall asleep first.
No. I think it's water pumping. I'm awake now. For now.
Until you sit down on the plane.
I cannot be held responsible for the chair's comfy. You have been warned.
So a little bit about this flight. We will be on one of the last 757 flights in United history. Not the last, but one of the last. They are discontinuing 757-300s because they are very, very old.
Not as old as a flight that you could potentially be on. So, I'm gonna have a challenge for all of you. Here's your challenge. Vote on whether or not she should take a new aircraft or the 747-400 back from Berlin.
So here's my choices. Okay, so I'm flying back in February on Lufthansa. My choices are to take the A350-900 XWB from Airbus, or take the 747-400, which they are retiring this year.
So again, if enough of you vote for it, she will take your votes into account. If none of you vote for it, she's going to make the choice herself and never let any of you forget it.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. No, just kidding, but seriously, let your voice be heard.
I'm going to start some marketing probably pretty soon. We'll see what happens. Might even be a couple of contests we haven't decided. We're still all workshopping that.
Our third member is coming back within about a month or so.
Finally got all of his shenanigans taken care of. Now, he's been requested not to be seen and us not to give out his name, but
He is
gonna be handling stuff.
simply Person X.
Oh,
Here we
Person
go.
X or whatever his name, he decides his name is going to be.
Whatever he
because
wants it at least to be.
Technically, we each have term names. You're Vixen, I'm Tech Minion.
Yeah,
see what happens.
whatever he wants it at least to be. But that's perfectly okay. He doesn't have to show his face at all,
Nope.
as long as he does his share.
Yeah. And it's the same. And he has actually been one of the hopefully reliable people since we didn't get any takers.
Oh, I could tell you guys horror stories about the few applicants I got.
You know,
On
you should
social
actually
media.
do that.
I noticed most of the airport is shutting down right now because we're on one of the last flights of the night. Now, the airport will reopen at around 5 o'clock, but still.
The fun part is when we get to Chicago, we're going to actually get in as one of the last flights arriving for that morning. We're going to spend a couple hours in the airport sleeping or playing video games.
Let's put it this way, it will be one of the first flights arriving in the morning, one of the last flights of the night in the air. There's seat gates.
EU Delta.
Those in Frontier.
No, not Frontier, was it another one?
Most of the Frontier flights are, but those are the green indicating Frontier.
We even have a notification board.
First one, like Flight 42 to London, will depart from gate Alpha 1. But yeah, okay, so a horror story. One person actually had decent qualifications, not good, but decent. I was considering him, ultimately rejected him And then he responded back saying, "Can I know why?" I'm like, "I'm not one of those corporate schmucks who will just let you go and not tell you why." Sure.
Okay, that's kind of funny. We could literally depart at 10:50 a.m. and get back to Cleveland on a straight shot without having to stop over in Chicago.
I'm tempted to reschedule our flight, but that would mean us having to get a hotel room tonight.
Yeah. So basically, we're looking at later on in the morning.
Los Angeles, 10:56 p.m. Hey, we go to LA.
No. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Lived around in that area for 25 years, not going to happen.
But anyway, yeah. So this guy is like, "Can I know why?" And I'm like, "I'm not a corporate schmuck. I'm going to tell him why." So I was honest. I was polite but honest. Told him his lack of interest in aviation was a potential letdown, and I was not terribly impressed with his work because of that.
Well, and then also we became quite needy after that because you kept going on about your business for about, I think, almost a month after you said you weren't interested, and he kept bugging you every week.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, I'm not interested. Go away.
And he was like, "Well, no, I have no interest in aviation, but why does that matter? You know, statistical studies have shown that if you're interested in a product and the service being offered, then you're going to be more committed to your work."
Yeah. I mean, to give you an idea, our new guy has never flown on first class before, but he's ex-military. So he's been on planes a lot. He understands and likes planes a lot. And he knows what he's doing tech-wise.
Which above all is important because interest, even passing interest in aviation, is necessary for this job. I'm sorry, but it is. Get my tongue.
Why?
I thought I was chewing gum, and my teeth didn't coordinate with my tongue. This is a clear differential between terminals. You can't really see because of nightfall, but United is on one side. Yeah, United is on one side, and Delta is on the other.
You know, you get the way it's actually rolling. It's connected.
Yeah. And this guy that I'm talking about just did not understand. Like, what does interest in aviation matter? If you got a job polishing shoes, for example, and you had absolutely no interest in footwork, you would abhor going to your job every day.
Yeah.
And there would be no incentive to stay.
And plus, you need to, if we're going to have you try and explain or what to focus on, then you kind of need to know that you're focusing on, well, planes.
Yeah. And this is
basic math.
And this is a startup, so I'm going to need committed people to help me get there. Not any of this half-arsed BS. Well, I'll get to it when I get to it. No. I need people who are on top of their game and want the business to succeed. Because although it might not net you much in the short term, it will net you a lot in the long term. Mm-hmm. And a lot in the way of passive income, as long as you know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm doing the field work. I have a person doing the cameras, and now I have a person doing video editing.
Yeah. And of course, when I'm not doing cameras, navigation. Because somebody needs help navigating.
Yes.
When she's on her own.
Basically when I'm on like solo trips, he can only come with me. His job only allows him the affordability to come with me about once, maybe twice a year, tops, on extensive trips. So when I'm on solo trips, like I could go on for, like, I don't know, mileage runs or simply to explore and try out new products. New products. He's essentially navigation. He's my mission control. He's my navigational specialist. Anything you could think of.
Well, to give you an idea, I think how many phone calls was it just on while you were in New Jersey?
Oh,
Like 10?
yeah, it was 5 in the airport, trying to get out to find the hotel shuttle. Additional 2 once I was in the shuttle and at the hotel, and 3 more minimum over the course of the weekend.
And one of these days, guys, I'll show you the mission control, which is, I kid you not, a massive computer and 4 monitors, not counting if I start rolling my laptop and external TV into the system.
Oh yeah, his mission
it's a
control is
battle station.
quite impressive. Really, it could be mistaken for NASA's mission control.
Which eventually it is going to be that big. Yes, you heard me.
Because eventually, once we move out here to the Bay Area next year, it'll be him and Person X who will be staying at the base location doing mission control while I'm out reviewing products.
Now, what's also going to be included with that,
And I have no desire to go into Maple Leaf Lounge at the moment. We board in about 40 minutes.
it's probably going to be closing soon.
Yes.
Actually, we boarded in less time. We boarded in about 20.
No, still got time to get there.
But so I also have to run the other stuff, like if you follow her Patreon or if you join her Patreon, you get certain access to certain stuff, which we'll go into on advertising videos.
Yes, to give you a quick overview, I have 2 current levels on my Patreon, again, currently. One is a basic traveler tier at $5 a month, which can help out with AV equipment, upgrades, flights. And the next one is the premium tier, like first class, premium class, business class, that sort of thing, which is at $15 a month. I think you actually pay 10, and it basically has everything the basic tier offers, traveler tier, but you get your name read off in the credits of each video, like each long form video, and you get access to our Plex server, and
Yeah, we'll explain more about the Plex server because
Yes.
you got to be careful on that.
yeah.
And it's not a Plex server; it's a video server.
Video server, yes. And basically, you also get to tell me where to go on my next trip and see what you want to review.
The big
Or
benefit
what you
of
want
the video
reviewed.
server is you get to see the behind-the-scene videos with ones that are not safe for YouTube.
Let's elaborate on that just a bit. YouTube's moderation,
And
their
monetization
family-friendly
policy.
and monetization policies leave videos getting demonetized if they don't meet their family-friendly values. So, based on that alone, it's cost me roughly 50 subscribers so far.
Well, and not just that, it's actually part of the reason why we have to put music on the driving videos instead of letting you hear our banter.
Yes.
Because, again,
That
the
banter
would
is
get them
not
banned-
safe
would get us
for-
banned from YouTube.
Yeah, basically the banter is NSFW.
It's the same thing. You'll get to hear all the uncut walking around video. It's not voiceovered. And all that stuff. We will be trying to get some stickers with QR codes or like cards with QR codes. We can put up everywhere and hand out. Stuff that you guys can even print out to advertise. And also, if you happen to buy any merch, when the merch starts going, we'll try and include.
I do have a limited supply currently of broken in the air luggage tags that are available from my supplier for roughly $17 a pop.
Which again, those prices could be subject to change if we get more interest because bulk reasons.
Yes. Basically, the more you guys order and the more interest you show, the less the price you have to pay.
Yeah. But again, we'll get those and we'll probably add them to the site. We might even be doing a site revamp sometime soon. We shall see.
For now, you can visit my site at brokenintheairshovel.squarespace.com.
Which, yes, we're also going to try and shorten that, so if anybody is sitting there screaming at us going, make it shorter, we hear it.
Okay, we're going to get to our gate, so we will talk to you guys soon. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you soon. See you in the air. Love you so much. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.